Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltamar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Rogue Trader. Where we left off last time, we had just arrived back on the bridge having solved a mutiny below. I guess I missed a puzzle involving some valves down on the lower section of the ship, but I did reload an older save and I couldn't figure out how to get them started, like I couldn't interact with them. There must be a check or something I missed, I don't entirely know, but that's okay, we're going to continue on from here. I'm hoping it's not a big deal. We're going to continue on towards the prison planetoid. And we can start a scan, I guess. It has something. There's an event here. Let's bring everyone that we have currently available, because why not? Ricodiphilia is what it's called. We're landing in some sort of small bay for like shuttles. Okay. Here we are. Let's take a look at our characters.
Require an audience.
So, Waking Nightmare. Lidless Stares, her big cone attack. Alright. Let's, I guess, continue? Who's Pilot Raquel?
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Come in, escort. This is Captain Bakari. Escort, please come in. The pale young woman looks at you with a mixture of hope and disbelief swirling in her eyes. You notice her hands trembling as she clutches her weapon. Who are you? Did you come from the planet? Are you reinforcements? Saint's Teeth. I thought you'd never come. I have no time for long-winded talks. Brief me on the situation ahead and do be concise. Reporting, there's been a prison riot on the planetoid led by the prison warden himself, my lord Evane Winterscale, son of rogue trader Caligos Winterscale. Went to parley with him. Well, the prison warden has taken over the prison, and some son of a rogue trader's here as well. Abelard teaches Riffraff the proper way of addressing her sovereign. Abelard glares at the woman, his brow furrowing. Officer, the person before you is Eltamar von Valencius, a rogue traitor. Although you are, from what I gather, subject of another dynasty, you would do well to introduce yourself with the proper decorum. At once, sir, the woman stands at attention. Captain Raquel Vakari, servant of House Winterscale and the pilot of the shuttle. It's an honor to be greeting His Lordship von Valencius. Why would young Winterscale have felt the need to parley with the dissidents? She sighs quietly. It's a personal matter. Master Casteglia, the seditious warden, is Lord Evane's childhood friend. When my lord heard of the riot, the news saddened him greatly, so he rushed here without delay, in hopes of bringing his old friend to his senses, no doubt. The first Winterscale in my memory who prefers to talk first rather than shoot and slash. She smiles faintly. Young Lord Winterscale is not his father's shadow. If he is determined to save his friend, he won't back down. I pray to the throne that he's alive and well. He's been gone for such a long time. I really don't like this place. Cassia frowns in confusion. Theobald executed his wife and only son on the mere suspicion of treason against House Orselio. So why did the noble Evane rush to save someone who had betrayed his house? Do bonds of friendship give one the right to make inexcusable mistakes? Is there anything else I should be apprised of before setting out? Some of the rebels have holed up in the barracks. I don't know how many, but given this is the only way through to where the negotiations are taking place, I would expect heavy resistance. Please take caution, your lordship. Lord Winterscale's guards mined the entrance so that the rebels couldn't get to the shuttle. Okay. I'm looking for a man by the name of Heinrichs von Kallax. He is here, perhaps? Unless he's one of the prisoners or the guards, it seems unlikely. There are no shuttles in working order other than yours and mine. There is nothing else anyone could have used to reach this place. The warden himself is spearheading the riot? Yes, she bites her lip. No one expected this. Master Casteglia is a nobleman from a respected governor house and a vassal to House Winterscale. All of a sudden he proclaimed that Ricodiphilia was now his personal domain, that the prisoners were his subjects, and that he would never bow to anyone again. It's pure heresy. And I take it they're looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel? What kind of madman would start a revolt on a barren rock? She's not wrong. No more questions, you may excuse yourself, pilot. The woman freezes for a moment before asking hesitantly, Your lordship, I may have a minute of your time. I wouldn't ever have dared to trouble you with a personal matter, but the situation... In any case, have you been to the capital of Ricad Minoris yet? I wanted to ask if you saw a man there, a communications officer by the name of Jaspar. I have not yet been to Rykad Minoris, and I know nothing of this officer's fate. That's a shame. May the Emperor keep that fool from harm. Thank you for your time, your lordship. She bows. You can tell by the desperation in her eyes that she's exhausted, frightened, and wishes to be off this planetoid as soon as possible. Oh, there's traps everywhere. Okay, let's start
Never doubt me.
doing that.
Follow my lead.
We mined that, or we unmined that, I should say. The guard post has been vacant for a long time. There's a layer of dust on every surface. We can build a bridge. I guess if we go to the other side, we're allowed to build a bridge. We can't build a bridge from here, can we? No. That would just be silly. We can go to the barracks, though, and do the fight. I guess. Okay.
What is that? None shall stand.
Everybody
Hey,
stop
your
for a sec.
virtuousness. How are you doing?
Who's
I
our
was born to wage
tech
war
person?
against
To you,
darkness. I am always doing wonderfully when danger is near.
Let's do this one. Then we go this way. Oh, she almost moved in a weird way and set off a bomb.
Damn it.
Do it again. There you
That
go.
wasn't so difficult.
Okay. Gathering up our group. What's this say? The remains of a meal, one far too lavish for even a hive world, let alone a prison colony.
I won't tolerate weakness.
A long string of names extends beneath the heading. Top quarry workers of the cycle. Scraps of typical prison food, repulsive to the senses. Gross. There's some goods there, and a door? I don't know if this is a real door or not. Doesn't look like we can go
Victory
in
awaits.
or interact with it in any way. However, there is a Vox device in there and looks like some random boxes, but I don't think we can get in there. At least I'm not seeing a way at the moment. Oh, something's happening.
Submit and you'll die
You've been
quickly.
ambushed. The battle begins.
Your emperor won't save you.
So there's some prisoners coming in. There's a grenadier guard somewhere. Over there on that side, okay. This is not an ideal place to be standing. Let's move our people around a little bit. Oh, we can't. This is just where we are because we've been ambushed. Okay. Our main character can go first. Can move a little bit. It's not going to really save us, though. I guess we can move to here. It's not bad cover. And who can we give a turn to? Who's going to use this really well? I'm going to say probably Argenta, honestly. She can run and gun.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
We have line of sight to a few people from
Guided
there, so
by
might as well.
faith.
Alright. Who can she shoot? We can shoot that one at 95. 95. Out of line of sight. 86 for the Grenadier. Should probably just shoot some of the prisoners, right? There's a lot of prisoners. They're not tough. There's only the one Grenadier guard. Let's do this. Concentrated fire. Take the shot at that guy.
I'll do it.
30 damage to him. He's not dead. We can shoot again.
None can escape
And he's
the
dead.
Emperor's
Now it's
judgment.
just prisoners left, so that's not so bad. You're done at 2.
Out of my way.
We're probably gonna take a little bit of damage here. He kicked me and then stabbed me. Shouldn't have stood there. This is a bad place to stand. Stabbed Idria.
I bring
Idra.
ruin.
Idira, oh my god. Names. Okay, we have some people's turns now. This is Argenta again. We can just shoot both of those guys.
Each strike is
Or
a
miss
prayer.
one entirely.
I am your doom.
Okay, these guys are all coming around this way, so I don't care about
I
them.
serve the ruinous powers. Chaos guides me.
least that one couldn't get into
Death
range.
to non-believers!
We need to heal up our main character. He took some pretty hefty damage there. This is our... That would kill, like, everyone in our group, basically. What does she have for a weapon? We could move, like, up to here and then maybe just blast straight through that way. Okay, let's move over a little bit and just see where we can put this where we don't hit our main character. Like that. That should be fine, right? I think so. Lidlister killed those, and we'll just give someone else a turn. Honestly,
Do
probably
not
just...
dare
Nope, not
ask.
her. I guess a deer, Yeah.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And we'll just take the streak that guy, kill him. And that's it for her turn. That turn's done. Nimble prisoner's coming around the corner and is probably going to stab us. Nope. Oh my god, that hurt so much. Alright. The nimble prisoner's actually pretty tough.
It will be done.
He's our prime target now. Because he's got tons of life. Okay. Guess I'm gonna give everyone some buffs. Everyone in this little aura thing, anyways. 20 damage to that prisoner. He's only got 14 life left, which is fine. Our main character needs to move,
My
like,
tactics
away
are flawless.
from everything. He has been beaten down a little bit. And by that I mean a lot. Let's give everyone word of the Emperor. And
Already done.
Shield of the Emperor. And then we can warp lightning, maybe.
I've suffered worse.
3 hull damage. Nothing really significant, but let's just potshot that guy. Dude. Guess he's too nimble for us.
I serve the ruinous powers!
These guys are all coming in. There's only 3 of them.
Death to the weak!
Cassia might be able to kill. Or, maybe not. Maybe Abelard can kill him. There we go, he's dead. Cassia can probably kill these last 2. Actually, can kill them all.
Face the navigator's might.
Alright. That hurt more than I thought it was going to, but it's fine. A little bit of an ambush there. They all have knives. That one had armor and was apparently a bit tougher. Let's, before we go charging through this whole area, let's just take a look around real quick. Inspect the poster. Perception 100%.
I've read about this.
The grease-stained edges of the poster... Oh, I went really fast. Okay, let's go to this. The grease-stained edges of this poster detach ever so slightly. It appears it was frequently removed and rehung. We can open this thing and look behind it. There are goods. So, to cargo, some things. An improved auto pistol and a prisoner's shank. This prisoner's shank actually does a lot of damage. These cages have been placed in plain view of the beds, and there are traces of blood and excrement. The punishment sort of situation. Bare beds made from metal sheets swing back and forth on rusted chains. Whoever's forced to sleep on them, it would not take much for them to fall. That's horrible. The beds are bolted to the floor. Some even have thin, torn bed sheets and even tattered pillows. I think this is just like a little... That might be the poop room.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Grenadier guard in here. That's the one we had to kill. Or this one we killed inside. Stub revolver, flak chest plate, and a force grenade. Who's got injuries? We got one fresh injury on 2 different people. Do we have any medkits? We might not. Nope, we're gonna have to wing it without medkits. We never went to a store or anything. So.
Argenta, don't you find it difficult to be without your sisters? You are a soldier without a squad.
I will fight alongside my sisters again. But my present fate is not a burden to me. No matter where I go, or who I am with, I bring death to heretics. That is what matters.
Cool. I'm gonna go this way and just see if there's anything over here I missed. Yeah, there is. There's goods. And there's also some goods apparently in this room we missed. Right there. A thing. I swear the Emperor hasn't forsaken me. Guess who just came down the shuttle gangway among the fresh batch of prisoners? Clenson Throne-Dam-Willia. Former administratum clerk. No, the clerk. The very same scum who lost the writ about the missing payment. He's the reason I'm in this hole. Don't know what they threw him in here for, but I've never felt better in my life. He's not just behind the same bars as me, he's fresh meat, and I'm venerable optimate, respected by everyone in the colony. The warden just came up with a new improvement. From now on, anyone who underperforms, misbehaves, or causes trouble any other way is to be punished by the community, specifically by the local, brightest and best, yours truly, the Optimates. Optimates? Whatever they are. Anything else around? Nope. Not on the map anyways.
None shall stand in my way.
There's doors here. This is a lot of dead bodies in various states of decay. The chopped up slabs of flesh have been thoroughly washed of any blood. Warp lore. The symbol before you bears the familiar scent, that of the dark forces of chaos.
A new challenge for me?
Severed human body parts. Judging by the number of horrid morsels, dozens of victims were slain here. Yes, I would definitely say so. There are apparently goods in this room. Another note. I'm scared. I should have known that all that charity from the warden was going to bring nothing but trouble. No noble, no matter how balmy, would pull anything of the sort. But that man, it started with little things. The warden would come by to talk, as he did. Except he used to ask us questions before, and now he is mostly gushing sermons, some gibberish about a path to purgation, sanctity of sacrifice, seeing with blinded eyes. I listened and nodded. Yes, Master Warden, of course, Master Warden. He could say whatever rubbish he wanted as long as the tasty optimati meals kept coming in. I thought everyone else was doing the same. Nodding just to please the man. I was wrong. After that, people in the barracks started yapping on about... I'm going to read the rest of it. Yapping on about purgation and blindness too. Apparently, us Optimates were no longer just the warden's favorites. We were, Emperor, forgive me, prophets of some kind. We were meant to save the rest of the sorry lot, or awaken them, or make them see some rubbish along those lines. People were now supposed to make sacrifices to Optimates. Yesterday, the sap who slept in the bed under me in our first year here cut off his own damn ear and crawled on his knees towards me. He handed me the ear and begged me not to forsake him when the fateful hour came. What in the throne am I supposed to do with an ear? Why is everyone, every single one, staring at me all the time? The warden said the time was nigh, that fate had truly great things in store for the Optimates. I went to look how my good friend Clinton was doing. He hadn't spoken for 3 months, ever since I had all his top teeth ripped out. He spoke today. He looked straight at me and said, "Dead man." I kept hitting him until it hurt me. Now my fists and feet are all bruised. Half the barracks stood there and watched and prayed. I'm scared. I missed the first one of these. I guess this is his first diary entrance. Grok shit, why me? I missed my tithe payment 12 years ago. 12 years! The inspector's writ got lost somewhere in the bowels of the Planetary Administratum, and was lying there this whole time. But they made sure to remember to tack on the fines every month. By the time they found the blasted paper and finally informed me the total sum was so obscene, it would take 3 generations of my descendants, if I had any, to pay it off. My fate was sealed. Trial, sentence, prison. All because some daft rotter who shoved my paper in the wrong box. To be fair, I think I got off pretty easy. My bed in the barracks is about as hard as that slab of rockcrete I got at home. Working in the quarry isn't much tougher than my old job, and the rules avoid take me, that old sod that governs Rykad Minoris is a bloody sadist by comparison. It's a strange old place. I haven't been beaten once yet. The guards bark orders all the time, but they never hit us. They also got this kind of inner circle of special chosen prisoners, the Optimatum they call it. If you can get in, Emperor is my witness, you actually get a day off. They let you out of your cell and into the yard by the big barracks, and I tell you what, they'll let you rest there and feed you better than whatever swill they're giving us in the canteen. They told me it's to improve our motivation and all that, to foster a stronger desire to reform and become worthy servant of the Imperium once more. But I know it for what it is, just a club for the Warden's favorites. The same story as everywhere else. Suck up to the people in power, get some swanky perks. They say the whole thing is the Warden's idea. Funny man, our Warden. He looks more noble than nobility itself. Tall, groomed, teeth even, eyes burning, boots so polished you mustn't, or you can see yourself when you move to lick him. But that nutter doesn't much want people licking his boots. He walks around looking like he's deep in thought. Alright, with only a few couple guards at his side. And sometimes, if you can believe it, he talks to prisoners. What's your name, he asks them all quiet like. Why were you condemned? Do you feel remorse? He never even yells at no one, never gives orders to have him flogged. Instead, he doles out rewards to the special ones, keeps telling us things like how we should strive to make society believe in us again. Whatever you say, Master Warden. Starting tomorrow I'll be trying to join these Optimatis of yours. I'm stuck in here till the day I die, but that means no return to society for me. With the Emperor's help, I might just join the ranks of the local elite. Did I miss part of the second one as well? These seem pretty low. Oh yeah. Pretty close. The last two sods who failed to meet the quota were stripped naked, whipped, and thrown into cages in the big barracks. That's what they have to eat, sleep, and shit now with everyone watching. I thought to myself then, this isn't right. They've taken these punishments too far, but now, just you wait, you pieces of rock shit. I'll get you for something. Those cages are calling your name. Got a little vengeful there. And we get a prison guard key. Is that everything in here? Yes.
Follow my lead!
Opening the door. Apparently we needed that to get through here. And we'll just...
The premonition runs true.
I won't tolerate weakness!
More enemies coming in. My brethren, the dawn is nigh. The Optimatis will guide us to new existence. Okay. Yes, yes, dear brethren. Have a taste of my steel. Oh, how I've longed for this, my dear brethren. Think to throw normal-looking faces. We thought we were going to die in here with these nutters. The old man with a gap-toothed smile drops his weapon and holds out his hands in a placating gesture. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Let us speak a word. Well, this is a welcome change. Talking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, the look of this ragtag bunch hardly inspires trust. Give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want to riot, but, well, sitting it out wasn't really an option either. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those who refused to join in the festivities, so we had to, play along. But that's all it was, play. We never meant no offense to Governor Medine, nor the lawful authority of House Winterscale. Give us a chance, eh? We just want to wait till everything blows over and we go back to our cells and quietly do the rest of our time. A repentant, honest heretic. How novel. Judging by Abelard's tone, the seneschal is utterly unimpressed by the old man's ingratiating monologue. The low-born speech is mottled with colors that conceal its true, darker hues. This old man has a long history of lies, and he's using his wiles on us as well. But I see no foul corruption or ill intent in his words. Consider your request denied. Now die. I don't know why. Just for fun. We're evil in this game, remember, don't forget. We're going straight down the path of heresy, and they didn't want to join in the heresy. Let's open this door.
Would you look at that?
We found something special. A medkit. That's nice. Collecting the medkit, that's the main level there. There's a gun called Bowhammer. That's actually a pretty nice gun. Better than Adira's pistol. And a saturated cape. I'm gonna put that gun on Adira. Actually, yeah, because that gun's better than our current gun. And we're still using that melted gun that's incredibly good, but we suck at using really badly. There's also a Diviner's Staff. Is that better than our Psychic Staff? Probably not. I don't know what to do with all these swords and things we're carting around. There's also something we missed out in this hallway. Goods.
The Whispers told me how.
An axe, a las gun, and a bunch of goods to have for later. That's to the main level. But this is also to the main level, so
I'll lay
let's go
claim
this
to
way.
the stars.
This seems like a secret way in, but apparently it's... Oh yeah, we would just come out there. Okay. Let's build the bridge. That might give us some experience at the very least. I don't think it did, but it did work, so... Now we can get back to that side if we want to.
It's about time.
And we need to go to the open pit. That is going to be interesting. Okay, there's some people around. Bunch of dead bodies down there in the pit. We missed loot back up there. Hang on, we gotta go back up. Just in case we can't come back this way later, I'm gonna go grab that. Just in case. Where did we miss that? Right here somewhere. Nope. Way up there. Over here. Right there, that giant chest. Right by the ship where we first came in. Oh, it's just a bunch of cargo stuff. Okay.
A new challenge for me.
Fair enough. This place has a surprisingly dense atmosphere considering the size of it. The dead guard did not even have time to draw a weapon. The attack must have come as a surprise. A corpse in a uniform decorated with the winter scale coat of arms. That's never a good sign. Alright, let's go this way first.
Over.
There's a Medicaid thing here. The evidence suggests that the victim was killed by poison gas. The glass melting or making furnace was used to melt the extracted sand into glass. Random goods. Random goods. Everyone come over here. I think we can get around behind this guy, possibly. Or all these guards, I guess. That's the warden. That's all of the prisoners and stuff, so we just gotta fight our way through these guys, I guess. Can we start by just blasting them?
I'm always ready.
Join me in prayer.
I guess we can start by shooting one of them. Or not. Maybe she wasn't setting it. I guess not.
Let's proceed.
Alright, let's try it. Someone further away, maybe. I don't know. Huh.
Should I divine our next step?
Okay, let's try something slightly different then. Don't want to kill people on the ground, maybe.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Yeah, that didn't work at all. So we can't start a fight with these people? Is there like a manual start combat button? Or do we actually have to go talk to them? That's possible, I guess. Okay, let's get people into cover and stuff like
shall
that.
it be?
Did I mention that
We'll
my
prepare
whispers...
this
Does something
situation.
trouble you,
Oh, there we go. Now
Lord
it's working.
Captain?
I told you, Evie. They are hiding so much from us. Arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters. What have they ever given us? Nothing but a pile of fibs and useless admonitions. The voice of the man standing with his back to you sounds almost soft, heedless of everything. What is in front of him? He leans over a prisoner dressed in expensive clothing. But Aurora, she is different. She spoke with me like no one ever had. She revealed the truth to me, and now I can finally reveal it to you. And if you stop struggling for just 1 minute... What? The man finally realizes he is not alone and turns to you. He is clutching a long, thin, metallic rod with blood dripping off of it. We have guests. From the Von Valencia's ship, I would wager. Evie, my dear, you'll have to wait. Do not faint, I beg of you. It's important to feel everything, including your other eye. As the warden is speaking, a strange sensation draws your attention towards the ground, specifically an open pit in the loose dirt. A single word spontaneously surfaces in your mind. Cradle. The pit itself does not appear to be of much interest, but at some point it housed something of great importance, something faintly familiar to you. The warden's words are suddenly drowned out by a chorus of voices in your head. The entity that still dwells in the recesses of your mind rejoices in a cacophony of cries. This place, it holds great significance for the entity. In the frantic chanting of the voices, you can almost make out words that speak of an ancient grave, one that was opened, where it contained a priceless treasure, a most coveted piece or prize that was retrieved by the faithful after centuries-long search. Such dreadful shades. Cassia recoils and covers her mouth. The colors of this place, they are putrescent to the core, and these people, their colors are oozing with madness, despair, pain, and doom. How do you know who I am? Lies have many faces, but there is only one truth, and it has been laid bare before me. I knew the enemy of the truth would come here sooner or later. You know, we had this guy once. He was a quiet one. One day he walked into the middle deck bar, threw him back, and then pulled out a gun and started shooting people left and right without saying a word. Then he shoved the barrel in his mouth and blew his brains out. Our warden here has the exact same look in his eyes right now. Who's on the table? My sincerest apologies. Where are my manners? Please allow me to introduce Yvain Winterscale, the younger son of Caligos Winterscale in the flesh. You know, he was so close to witnessing the truth right before you interrupted our little chat. A fleeting glance at Winterscale's outstretched body is enough to turn your stomach. Torture. The very word makes you cringe in shameful horror. Your mind reels with the memories you have tried unsuccessfully to push to the back of your mind all these years. How dare you, you contemptible peasant! For every drop of noble blood you spill, you will pay 100-fold more. Cassia turns to you for support with an expression that's equal parts indignant and frightened. Abelard shakes his head somberly. That poor fool. I knew nothing good would come of his naive attempt at negotiating with heretics. However, Yvain still appears to be alive. If we make haste, we might yet save him. Having a scion of House Winterscale in your debt would certainly prove beneficial. Why'd you mutilate these people? These are my optimates, saints who will guide the flock at the fated hour. Listen! He smiles and pauses. Can you hear? You can't. They are crying out, calling. It's just that their cries are not meant for our ears. They cast their voices out there, beyond the edge of the glass, into the transparent quiet. There they are heard. There their call is answered. That pit, there's something special about it, is there not? An item of value was once buried there. Now tell me, Warden, what was the item and who took it from here? The Warden's gaze bores into you. Then he smiles with the corners of his lips. You are too late, enemy of truth. The bastion has already fulfilled its great purpose. You will never find the trail of the reclaimed relic that now rests in the hands of the devout. Who's Aurora? Oh, so you managed to barge in here and interfere with the prophetess' designs without even knowing who she is? But it's too late now. You will never attain sight. All you can do is accept your fate. He suddenly stirs like a predatory beast. I do not like it when people take the prophetess Aurora's name in vain. I desire your death, enemy of the truth. The Warden raises his hand, and the maimed people start thrashing about in their death throes. The time for words has passed. Optimates, give your power to this harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth or become awash in blood.
Beware the eye of the witch.
Alright, now we can get our people into better positions, I guess. There are a bunch of awakened people. I don't think we have to worry about hitting these people on the ground, so we might be able to just blast through this whole thing. The Warden has a fair amount of hit points. What's our turn order looking like? I'm going to put Cassia right here. It's going to be a little bit dangerous. Why can't I move her? Is it too far? It is too close to that guy. Okay. I'll put her here and then I'll fire this way. I'm going to give her the first shot thing and then just blast these ones. Hopefully we can kill a good chunk of them. Or at least damage a good chunk of them. Okay, main character moves to here. Adira there is fine. Argenta can be up top here. And can't go there with Abelard, but he can go here, and we'll worry about that in a minute. Okay, I think that's as good as it's going to get. Cassia, you're up first. You need to do a pretty good job with this. If you could kill a chunk of them, that'd be awesome.
For the serf?
Yeah, that worked pretty well, honestly. Okay. Great. What else can you do? Do a voice of command, I guess. On Abelard? Sure. We didn't kill a lot of the guards that are having turns. This one still gets a turn, unfortunately.
You don't frighten me.
I'm gonna move back here. Okay, the Warden isn't going.
Of chaos.
That guard is shooting, and there's another guard up here that gets to move up. long range attacks. Give him that at least. I mean, I can shoot him right back where he's standing, but we want to kill some of these other ones first. Can I just burst fire? I could. It might kill someone, it might not do anything of value, which is the concern with burst fire.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
That worked pretty well. We can still run and gun. We don't actually need to move. Let's just finish that one off. Done. Okay, main character's time. Shine. By that I mean not do anything, because we are going to do other people's turns. Let's give Argenta another turn to take a shot. Can't hurt. She can just shoot more people. Can't do Cassia because she's already had her turn. So why not? She's already had her spare turn, I should say. Shoot that guard. There's also a guard over there that has more life. But let's remove DPS from the board entirely. And we do have buffs we can do.
Nothing I can't do.
Kill the Emperor, everyone. That's the end of his turn. Other people get to move. Prisoner with an axe.
I
Guard
bring
with a ras
ruin.
gun. Did hit some of our people. We don't have a line of sight, so we need to move up. We could probably kill him. We haven't really done much to the Warden yet, but
Will
that's
do.
fine.
I'll live another day.
Reality Quick Perils of the Warp just hit us. That was a bit painful. Alright, I'm going to move here and then charge at the Warden.
Victory is imminent. An exemplary strike.
That was pretty good. We have, yeah, let's do this. And we're going to do the one that keeps us safe.
I will
Endure.
do my duty.
And done.
I am your doom.
I don't think we should live the stair, honestly. I think maybe we should give Abelard another turn. That one warp quake that hit us was a lot of damage, honestly. Oh shit, that's not. I did something very stupid. We could have killed him. Now I screwed that up. If we do that, we hit our other characters. If I move over to this side, though...
Emperor, give me strength.
Something's happening. What the... We need to kill the unholy lens. Okay. Good to know. At least the guards don't come back to life, but we need to kill that thing. How do I get to it easily? Well, not Cassia. It's not her turn anymore. We could shoot it from here. We don't have running gun anymore, but we can just... Almost killed it. Oh, we could have used concentrated fire to get done it. Oh well. We can give her another turn.
Not a problem for me.
Could you possibly finish that thing off? Is there any other ones of those? There is another one here. We're probably going to need to kill.
I I serve the ruinous cult.
Okay, Adira, you can take a shot, I guess. At nothing. I don't really want a Psychic Scream because I think our Veil is low. We're only at 4, okay. It is going down, but I'm not going to do anything with it right now. Let's, give Foreboding to him. Or put Foreboding on him. And then put Forewarning on him as well. Just keep him alive until it's... Oh, it's his turn next. I should have just left that. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Can I take a shot at anything? What about that thing? Is there any other ones of these actually before I end the turn? Yes, there is. Let's move over to like here.
I know what is to come.
Can I not shoot? Okay.
On it.
I can shoot that thing. It's got 1 life left. It's annoying. Okay, Abelard is... Do I go fight that one? Or should I just go fight the boss? I should go fight the boss. I should keep someone in fight range of the boss so he doesn't come after our other people. He's right there. We'll just fight this guy. We'll do
Indeed.
Endure. I'll do Brace for Impact as well.
job.
Okay. It's Cassia's turn. She has her big boom attack. What's the Veil degradation on that? Oh, it doesn't cast Veil. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's get her to move up somewhere. I guess to there. We can hit one person. Actually, no, we can hit both people. Guard died, and the Warden took some damage.
Here we go.
Parried attack. Okay, we need to kill this thing. We have no line of sight here, so we gotta move up to here. Sure. And we'll choose
Faith
running
without
gun.
deeds is worthless. That is not the Emperor's will.
That thing's gone. Is there any more of these things around now? So that one's broken. That one's got 1 hit point left. We'll finish that one off shortly. I'm not seeing any of the other ones though. Okay. I'll grab that. Concentrated fire, so the next shot she takes will be really good on her next turn, obviously. I'm gonna give nobody. I can't give. Oh yeah, I can give Argenta another turn. Okay. He can shoot that thing. Oh, that's such a waste though. And also she needs to reload, so that sucks. That's all she can do. Give everyone some resolve,
Already
or some
done.
people some resolve, I guess.
Nothing I can't do.
Okay, Adira, it's all up to you. I need you to kill that thing. Good, it's broken. Great. Now we're done your turn, and Abelard can kill this guy on his turn.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
35 damage. Didn't quite kill him, but I think she will be able to. If we don't blow up Abelard, we'll be fine. Alright. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. Blood is bubbling on the young man's lips, and his voice is barely audible, but even now it remains melodious and quite courteous. Yvain Winterscale, F. Coronus. Greatly pleased to make your acquaintance. On the rare days that Lord Winterscale visited Uric 5, the station was awash in a mist of warm hues. We were forbidden from meeting each other, but I was still delighted to see such rare colors in my home. Now, however, his colors are darkening, twisting from pain and bitterness. We must help, Lord Captain. We must save the clarity of his soul, for he whose presence makes this world a little brighter deserves no less. Lady Cassia, I presume, the sacred child of House Orselio. How disgraceful it is that on the day we finally meet, Yvain looks away in shame. I find myself not at my best. There is no disgrace in your predicament, Lord Winterscale. The Lord Captain and I met under similarly dreadful, tragic circumstances. We could just kill him, which is amusing. How evil do we want to be in this one? I can't be certain you aren't affected by this corruption as your friend was. Accept your death. He gasps abruptly, but has neither the time nor the strength to defend himself. So tragically evil. Abelard gasps in horror. Lord Captain, you just killed an heir of the Winterscale dynasty. Your reasoning may be understandable, but do you wish to start a war with Caligos? Well, that was a pretty evil thing to do. What's that? Improved armored body glove. Cool, I'm just gonna grab all of that stuff and we'll deal with it in a minute. We have, what is that? A noble sword. 7 to 12 damage. That's a pretty darn nice sword to give to Abelard. It's considerably better than his. I don't think it counts as a chain weapon. It's a primitive weapon, it's called. Still does more damage than his current one, so there we go. We do have a little more loot to grab here. Apparently there's goods on that body. And we can examine these things. Your eye is drawn to the shards of the enormous lens scattered around the broken device. At first you're uncertain as to what troubles you, but suddenly the realization hits you. The glass shimmers in a unique way, just the same as the shards of the unknown broken object you found near Theodora von Valencius' desk. What's the matter, Lord Commander? Why are you so interested in... Abelard trails off when he notices what you're looking at. He instantly makes the connection. By the Imperium Saints, it cannot be. Adira bites her lips. I see it too. Whatever the thing in her study was, it was made from the same material as this junk. What? Abelard is at a loss for words. He takes a moment to collect himself, and all at once they started pouring out in a hasty sputter. It's a mistake, slander meant to blemish the good name of a person who is now dead and cannot even defend herself. First, those minions of the archenemy murdered Lord Captain Theodora, and now this cannot be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. Come now, Abelard. Remember what she was like. Adira's smile betrays her grief, but at the same time, it's strangely knowing. Brazen, assertive. It was like her entire life was a race against fate until fate caught up with her in the end. She would have gone headfirst into a black hole if she thought it would put her even one step ahead of everyone else out in the expanse. If we can just find out what she was keeping in her desk, and why she went to get it during the attack. Sister Argenta's beautiful face is full of grief. How bitter is it to know you were born from bad blood, but do not let this knowledge drag you into darkness. The sister's words ring with genuine, sincere hope that you be blessed with a worthier fate. She does not appear to be shocked by the news of Theodora's possible heresy. Life must be so easy for you sanctimonious preachers, a dubious trinket, and you no longer say a person you see bad blood, an annoying hindrance. There's enough venom in Adira's voice to poison an entire regiment. Argenta recoils, but the next moment her dark eyes ignite with fury. How dare you admonish me? We are speaking of abetting the archenemy, a person who has tainted themselves, thus can never justify their actions. Sure, why go through all the trouble of trying to make sense of anything when you can just label them as a heretic and call it a day? Except, dear friend, I seem to remember that you didn't remind Theodora so much when you were aboard the ship. You didn't leave her side even for a moment. She rescued you, aided you, and your adoration wilted the moment you heard an accusation sullying her memory. You weren't surprised or upset, you just gave up on her and moved on. Sister Argenta, you will cease these insinuations. Actually, I'm just going to say nothing. I'm not taking sides on this one. They can just fight it out among themselves. The crippled man's appearance is ghastly, and yet it's evident he was cared for after his mutilation. The mutilated man does not stir. Bound in his shackles, the plaque near his head reads, Most Holy Prophet Optimate... something. Optimate Iti Shan. Your skin crawls as you approach this place. However, there does not appear to be anything of note.
Victory awaits.
Anything? Oh, there is something with the loot. Where? Gotta figure out my camera line. It's at the edge of this something here. Oh, there it is. It's up top. I see. I see what we're doing here. More cargo.
None shall stand in my way.
You can really be Quite evil in this, honestly. What's this do? The accretions on the outside of the structure indicate some regularly occurring natural phenomenon, possibly poison gas emissions. That's it. We're done here. We didn't even gain a level. Maybe we'll get a level when we talk to the other pilot to get out of here. I think we were probably supposed to save Winter Scale, honestly, but we didn't. Your lordship, the rebellion has been crushed. I have news of your lord. She anxiously pitches forward. Is Lord Winterscale alive? Is he all right? Yvain was subject to heretical rites and tortured by the rebels. I granted him the Emperor's peace. The color drains from the pilot's face. The young lord is dead? For a few moments of drawn-out silence, he tries to make sense of what has happened. I need to retrieve his body and report the tragedy. Thank you, your lordship. Bye, pilot. Sorry about that.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I guess that's it. Nice, easy mission. Permission to report, Lord Captain. Over the past few days, I received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behaviors in the ship's cogitators and servitors. The machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech litany or ritual pacification can rid them of this obstinacy. The tech priests can deal with the vessel systems, but the servitors, they make errors in their tasks, disobey orders, change the assigned rituals, or sometimes downright freeze as if in a trance. A click comes through the Vox channel, followed by a weary sigh. Lord Captain, occurrences such as these are caused by errors in cogitator calculations or some other sensible explanation. I beseech you not to take after those who whisper of the ship being cursed or possessed. Idira joins the channel and chimes in playfully. Oh, don't start, old man. All these peculiar happenings have long since turned into local legends. A door slams shut, a lumen starts flickering. Folks have grown used to all that, so a resident ghost has decided to up the ante. I'm telling you, things are only going to get worse from here. The technomats inspected the servitors and concluded they pose no danger. According to the servants of the Omnissiah, such behavior is caused either by the echoes of machine spirits not completely eliminated or by manifestations of the machine spirit's will. Nevertheless, the faulty servitors make the crew's tests considerably more difficult, and High Factorum Janus Danarok would like to discuss how he should deal with the defective property. He's waiting for you on the bridge. Okay, well, I guess we should probably deal with that, but not right now. We'll deal with that later. For now, we will call it a video. Actually, we can go... Oh, we can do void ship management. Look at this. We can upgrade our hull for some scrap. We can upgrade our ram for some scrap. We can take off torpedo tubes and stuff, but I don't really want to do that at the moment. We can also upgrade our flagship with skills, apparently. Cool. We'll figure that all out later. For now, I think I'm going to leave you all here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time. And we will deal with whatever's going on the ship. I'm just waiting to see if it forces us into a conversation path. Nope, we're good. Okay, take care.